Cali Binders, baby. Proof of grind all the time. Music money. Got a dollar sign. Hub City. I'm a street nigga. Streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the fans get me. It's guap off top. Diamond Cartier. That nigga Wall won't give a broke bitch the time of day. They see me climbing. They see me shine.
Professor Melly Mills, the Hood Postman, you know the vibe. Be sure to click the notification bell, like, subscribe, and share. So, man, who I'm here with today?
Oh, man, you know, my name is Virgil Shade, you know what I'm saying? But they call me Rickdog.
Rickdog.
Yeah. Rickdog from the almighty Limehood.
Almighty Limehood.
Yeah.
Man, it's a pleasure to be sitting here with you today. And this interview has been a long time waiting for me. It's one of my interviews that I definitely wanted to get because it is an important part of the history. And you guys know how I feel about history as medicine for a sick mind. But within history is a variety of human experiences. And these experiences are not the glorification, but it is setting the record straight and also keep our history right. Okay, so we got Rickdog. Rickdog, how would you place yourself in the generation as far as Limehood? Where would you place yourself?
Co-founder.
Co-founder. Good. That's we can't get no better than that. I don't think we can, but maybe not. But co-founder.
Can't nobody pull that old card.
No. So what I want to get this out the way. I want to give a couple of shout outs to Carlton Bates, Gangster Sam, rest in peace, Pineapple, Raymond, Richard. And man, I don't know if Herm Dog actually became a Limehood, but I threw him in there.
He was in there, man.
Okay,
he was
Herm
there.
Dog,
Yeah, doing
Randall,
everything he was doing.
Lou Dog, and of course my boy Corn. You know, because Corn was a force over there. You know what I mean? I know he's in the younger generation, but I gotta give people their props. That
Corn.
Yeah. And then of course I'm gonna throw my boy Trey Line up in there, then my guy Sean. I know he's down on the dirt, but he got to go in there because of who he is to me.
Absolutely.
Okay, I appreciate that. So, when did you first come to Compton? Or did you always live in Compton?
No.
Okay,
No.
Explain it.
I first came to Compton in 72.
72.
72. 'Cause I was born in St. Louis.
St. Louis?
Yeah.
And what was that like in St. Louis? Or did you have one?
Nasty.
Nasty. So what
And
made
racist.
your parents move from St. Louis to Compton out of all places?
Oh, no, because, see, now, you know, back in the day, my grandfather, my mother's dad, he moved on Lime Avenue back in 1947. You know, and his mama, my great-grandmama, moved on Essie off of Laundry. You know what I'm saying? So that, my roots was already here.
So you got generational roots here in on Limehood. You guys been in Limehood for quite some time.
Yeah.
So if you had to put a geographical location as far as boundaries, give me the boundaries of Limehood.
Well, we are from Rosecrans and Gibson to Compton and Gibson, all everything back to Lewis Park.
Okay.
You know, we was running that.
Okay.
You know.
And that consists of the line.
You know, on down to a laundry. See, because Lime Park used to be an old grocery store, tore down grocery store across the street from Ralph's. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that. You know, it was that way for years. I used to ditch up there. I know. You know, so, yeah.
Okay, so what schools did you attend?
Okay. Roosevelt Elementary. I attended Kelly Elementary. I attended Emerson Elementary. I attended Whaley Junior High.
Wait a minute, stop right there. That means you
Wait
attended...
a minute, hold up. I'm at McKinley too.
Okay, so you attended the schools with the Crips at first.
Absolutely.
So how was that?
Not first.
Okay.
First I went to Roosevelt Elementary. That's how I got a hold of my Power Ruin. You know, we the baby Power Rules, we were still shooting marbles.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's all we knew was Power Rule. So when my mom moved, she moved over there on off of Londra in what's that, Thorson. And that's when I got really introduced to the Crippin'. Because, you know, Snake and Cecil was over there. You know what I'm saying? OG ass copy Crips. You know what I'm saying? So they was over there You know, but like I said, all I knew was Piru.
Okay.
So when I went to Kelly, you know, it was a problem. You know what I'm saying? It was a problem.
How did you combat that problem? I mean,
Oh,
what
man,
did you
look.
do to help save yourself or
Look,
protect yourself?
hey, fight and go home, man. Fight and go home.
Fight and go home.
But, you know, then my mom's moved. She moved over there off of Glencoe and Temple.
Mm-hmm.
So we lived on the corner across the street from you know, Ezel Walker there. You know, Too Cool, OG.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Big Punch, his brother Zarek. You know what I'm saying? Down the street, Clifton. You know, with the Doberman pictures. What's the name? Too Sweet, Blue Chip. Them type of niggas. Grimy.
But. So you grew up in a time where we used to draw a line in the sand and put a stick on
Absolutely.
the shoulder.
Absolutely.
I double dare you to knock that off, you know, and all that stuff.
So when I went, that was happening when I went to Emerson. You know what I'm saying? Because they all knew I'm saying Piru. You know what I'm saying? You know, they loving me, but they knew I was saying Piru.
What year was that?
This was like 75. I went to Emerson, and the little Crips from, Roosevelt Junior High used to hop the gate, try to catch me in the bathroom. And it was crazy.
Okay.
It was crazy, man.
So when you landed at Whaley, that was a different experience.
Yeah, but hold on.
Okay.
Because it was McKinley after that. My mom moved back on Lime in Sanford City.
How was that?
Shit, I was back home.
So what was over
So
there
we
with
got
you?
bused to McKinley. You know what I'm saying? That's when I came, across the West Side Power Rules and what they was all about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Who did you meet over there?
Chuck Dog from West Side Power. We all went to school together. I know Jack Amore, all Terry Carter. This is my real OG homies. You know what I'm saying?
I actually went to McKinley. That was my very first school I went to was McKinley.
Yeah.
Right there, because I used to swim at Campanella Park. And
I learned how to swim at Compton College, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Right. So when you got to Whaley, is that when, because you turned up right now. I'm sure you was turned up back then.
Yeah,
too.
I was, it was, coming from McKinley, I'm living on Lime in San Vicente. So I get the homies from down here, Rosecrans, with the homies down here from Compton Boulevard. When we had a football game and never left each other. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So now we got to do something with this. I mean, it's a lot of us. We got to do something with this.
So why Limehood? Why did you guys pick that particular name? There has to be a reason for
Okay,
Limehood.
everything was Ludus Park to me. You know what I'm saying? The Compton Bishops, they wasn't functioning like that. They, three-piece suits. They was real gangsters, with shoulder holsters. They wasn't fucking around like we was. So everything was Ludus Park, and we was like, we need our own shit.
We'll come back to that question. So you touched on the bishops. So the bishops was phasing out between 75, 76. How many bishops? Because when did Limehood come on board?
We came on board about 77.
77.
Yeah.
So how many bishops transferred? Because the bishops phases out by 76. So did the bishops transfer to Limehood, or did some of them go to Ducky? Because I'm trying to figure out, where did the bishops go?
Well, the only one I know that was Ducky was Willie McKenna. You know what I'm saying? But they at Bardell. But for the most part, they wasn't transitioning to Limehood. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They was down with us because, you know what I'm saying?
So they stayed bishop, but they was with
Yeah,
Limehood.
they always gonna be bishop, man. Herm Dog the only one that.
Shout out to Herm Dog.
Yeah, shout out to Herm Dog, because, he raised me, man.
Mm-hmm.
He raised me, man. I love that dude, man.
So when you were co-founder, right? So who were the other co-founders? Who was right there with you when you guys put the line together? And we're gonna talk about the name itself. How did you guys pick the name?
With the exception of like about 3 or 4 people, that picture of me, Ramon, Ludog, Junebug, Randall, Bam, Terry Moe, Shrink Dog, Straight Line, Walk Dog, you know what I'm saying? Everybody on that picture that, I'm sure you got that picture of the original, you know what I'm saying? But, with the exception of about 3, 4, 5 people, You know what I'm saying? Them was the original Limehoods on that picture.
So who was Luis Vasquez?
Luis Velasquez.
Who is that?
Yeah, it's Lou Dog.
Oh, that's Lou Dog.
That's Lou Dog.
Okay.
That's Ramon's little brother.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. And what happened to him?
I can't leave out Gangsta Bug.
Gangsta Bug.
You know, because he wasn't claiming Lime, he was down with us, but he was claiming East Side, West Side, Piru. That's it. He didn't have no set.
Okay.
You know.
So, okay, let's come back to the name. So, how did you guys pick the name? I know the street Lime, but
yeah, we sitting out on the island, and you know, Lime Street, Lime. It had something to do with Lime. You know what I'm saying? It was gonna be Lime regardless. You know, so we came out with original Limehood Hustlers. You understand? And it was good because you know Hern Dog had they had us hustling. The bishops had us hustling. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we was power rules regardless, but you know some of the homies got to thinking that we was going to the other side and carrying on. Now, mind you, this is pre-Ducky Hood because they're not even a factor.
Who was first?
They never was.
Limehood or Ducky Hood?
Limehood.
Okay.
Like I said, this was pre-Doc. This was pre-Ducky Hood. What was it?
You was talking about pre-Ducky Hood, and we're talking about the name Limehood.
Yeah, okay. So, some of the homies, thought we was going to the other side, but, we had to get down a little bit, at Whaley and shit, but, and we said, fuck that, we're going to put the P on it, because, it is what it is. We ain't switching up.
The reason why I'm coming back there because I want to understand what happened to Johnny Ziegler. Because Johnny Ziegler was one of them bishops that had them. He had some serious hands over there, and he used to get into it with my homie Ivan Brooks. But anyway, Johnny Ziegler, I never knew what happened to him, and I was wondering if you can.
I don't know him by that name.
Okay, yeah, he was a bishop, but he was about that.
I used to fuck with like Swan, Snake, Big Will. Bill Campbell.
Big Will is
yeah,
with the green eyes.
Yeah,
I know Big Will.
Big old dude. Bardell. Even though he was caught the crippin', and Willie McKinley, they still loved us. It was like we was family over there, man. Because of the bishops.
Okay, Luis Vasquez, right? Mm-hmm. Let's go back to him, which is Ramon's little brother.
Velasquez.
Yeah. Okay. So. They got, I don't know how did that happen, but I'm going to tell you this, that they actually got him pegged as the top guy from Limehood. And I don't know how did that happen.
Yeah, well, none of us top guys. You know what I'm saying? We never had no leader type, we was all, individuals, but together. It wasn't, we never.
I'll give you my opinion on it, and I'll tell you why. My opinion is that because of what happened to him and the police, what I mean, how he lost it, right? I think because of how he engaged them, they didn't expect that from him, the way he engaged them, and he took it to him, what I mean? And it turned out in a way that I guess for them, because I actually got the information out of a book, what I mean, and I was just thinking that the book might have been totally wrong.
Yeah, because Lou Dog, he didn't even engage them. They said get out. He got out like this, and they gunned him down.
So they trying to cover it up.
Yeah, they gunned him down.
So
they gunned him down.
And I'm not shocked by that because the police people don't know that the police are actually gangs themselves.
Lou Dog was he was a total factor. Mm-hmm. Total. I mean, we all was because we all had to do what we had to do. So
now we at Whaley, right? What was like that at Whaley? Because there wasn't very many. You didn't really, because predominantly Whaley is a Piru school.
Right.
So, but you guys had some people from my tribe and maybe, I don't know where else to attend with it. What was that like during that time?
Yeah. Only person I had a problem with coming to our school, was Scrunchy.
You better watch out. Yes, indeed.
He remembered me, man. Scrunchy, I seen you on the thing, man. You a grown ass man down. I appreciate that.
Shout out to Scrunchy.
Shout out. You know what I'm saying? He gave me a little red nose. You know what I'm saying? he
What
gave me a
about-
little bloody nose, but you know.
What about Arthur? Was Arthur there then?
Hub City. I'm a street nigga, streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the fans get me. It's guap off top, diamond Cartier. That